Hello and a very warm welcome to Crafters TV. Welcome to a brand new week of shows here on Crafters TV, and my goodness me, have we got a brilliant week of shows lined up for all of you guys at home. And welcome to June as well. How are we already about halfway through the year? It's absolutely flying by. We'll be talking about Christmas before we know it, believe you me. But we're going to focus on a fantastic masterclass for the first hour of today's shows. And it's a masterclass with a little bit of a twist because it's featuring a product that we have never seen before on Crafters TV. So we are super excited about that. We have got all things gilding is what we are talking about on this morning's masterclass. Now, before we get over to our lovely guest who is joining us for all three shows today, I want to remind you of a couple of things that you might have missed. Maybe if you've not checked out the website over the weekend, you might not have spied these already. So first up, we have got a fantastic opportunity to stock up on all of your cardstock and your papers at fantastic prices, because all throughout June we are offering you up to 50% savings on selected card and papers over on the website. So check that out. It's a great opportunity to maybe restock your craft rooms with all those lovely cardstocks and papers that we love to use in our crafting. Let's be honest, we're card makers, we can't get very far without card and paper in our crafting. Alongside that, maybe you're a little bit like me and you've got literally craft stuff coming out your ears and you're needing to reorganise or maybe sort out your craft stash and your craft rooms. We've got a fantastic promotion just running through from today till Thursday this week. It's all about stocking up your storage in your craft room, allowing you to get some fantastic savings on some of our storage essentials over on the website. So do make sure you check out that one as well. So lots of discounts, lots of bargains to be had here on our first week of June. But I did say I was not all on my own here for the shows today. I'm on this side, so of course we need a very inspirational guest over on the other side of the studio, and we certainly have that in the wonderful Debbie Robinson. Good afternoon, Debbie. Are you well?
I know, just thinking, is it good morning, is it good afternoon?
I know, I was about to say good morning.
It's just like the afternoon. It is the afternoon, isn't it? Of course it is the afternoon. Yes, I am here as well, not just today, but all week. So I'm really excited. Lots of lovely things coming up all week. And I'm excited about this one, Lily, because I didn't think we would ever be bringing this to Crafters TV. So I'm really excited that we are. And I can't wait to get stuck in, because it's something that you may have heard me mention once or twice before about how much I love Gilding flakes. Well, you're just going to be in for a right treat today. So I'm going to get ready away from our first demo. Lily's going to tell you absolutely everything else, but I'm really looking forward to it. We can join us. Grab your cuppers. Got mine here at the side of me. Grab your cuppers. So buckle up and enjoy the day.
Oh, it's going to be a sparkly one, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
One thing's for sure, me and Debbie are going to be leaving this studio pretty much head to toe in Gilding flakes, which is what I've been all weekend as I've been prepping my demos ready for hobby makers. So I certainly am shining on this Monday morning, that is for certain. But before we share the details with you of that fantastic craft club, I have to sneak this one in nice and early because the value of this is absolutely outstanding. We've been talking about grabbing yourself a bargain, and my goodness me, this is going to fit the bill absolutely perfectly. This is an embossing and stenciling mystery bag. Wowzers, have you seen that saving? Wow. £64.89 is what you're saving, or $76.89. That's not even taking into consideration that fantastic Platinum Club discount. So if you're part of our Platinum Club, it's coming all the way down to just £24 or $32. I have to say, I'm loving the colour of this this bag. It's matching our Craft Club perfectly. It's absolutely perfect. So let's have a little look what we're getting. Oh my goodness. Wow, look at this. You are getting a 3-pack of these fantastic stencils here. I love the fact that with these stencils, you actually get 3 separate stencils in the pack. You get your large one, which is enabling you to create your background. You get your border and you get your icon as well. That's going to work perfectly with your glitter paste, whether it's your mesmerising glitter paste or your standard glitter paste. It's going to work beautifully with your inks as well. It could be your shimmer sprays, or even emboss them through your die cutting machine as well. That's going to look absolutely incredible. So that's just part one. Can't believe we've popped this in a mystery bag. This has got one of our most favourite, most loved stencils in this one, that fantastic swirly design here. These will launch with our duet ink pads, but of course they're going to work alongside all of your different ink pads, your shimmer sprays, your gilding paste, and so much more besides. So 3 different stencils within this one. Again, with this one, you're getting another 3 stencils here. An incredible level of detail with these 3. You could be embossing these through your die cutting machine. They're going to work an absolute treat. But all 3 of those beautiful designs within that fantastic pack of stencils. can't believe we've got this. This is one of my favourite designs. I just love colouring this embossing folder. Emboss it through your Nina cardstock, bring in some of your alcohol pens, perhaps a little bit of gilding wax over the top as well, and it's going to look absolutely stunning. But equally so, perhaps you're not into your colouring, just emboss it in some of your mirror cardstock and it's going to look totally opulent and luxurious, just beautiful. Next up, another of our really loved ranges that we brought to you a couple of years ago here at Crafters TV. This is our fantastic, one of our floral frame cut emboss folders. And with this one, it's not just about that embossed design, you also get a die inbuilt into that embossing folder, allowing you to cut that gorgeous aperture in the centre. Great for popping maybe shakers behind, perhaps it's going to be acetate vellum, lots of options with that fantastic set of dies and embossing folders. Here, we're going all things spooky. This is one that we absolutely love when we launched this just last year. This is our All Hallows Eve, your embossing folder. You get the matching stencils as well, and that's going to allow you to actually add the colour to that embossing folder to really bring out that design, and it looks spooktacular. Absolutely love that one. Next up, part of our Kingfisher collection, you've got these fantastic layering stencils. Bring out your different colours of inks, the different shades on there, and you can start to build up that design. It almost looks like it's been stamped and hand coloured. Just absolutely beautiful, but super simple to do with that layering system that you've got there with that fantastic set of stencils. Then from our much loved cosmic collection, I mean, you guys went absolutely wild for this when we launched it earlier this year. You've got your fantastic 3D embossing folder with your matching die. Use them separately, use them together. It's going to give you the most outstanding detail onto all of your cosmic projects. Then along a similar sort of vein with our 3D embossing folders and matching dies, you've got your absolutely stunning woodland foliage, the ability to cut out your embossed design or just use the embossed panel on its own. It's going to look absolutely outstanding however you choose to use that one. And then, oh my goodness, I was going to say finally, but we've got even more. I can't believe it still keeps going and going and going. Embossing folder that was super popular from that Mediterranean Dreams collection is your decorative tile. This one looks amazing, maybe picking out different colours for all those separate tiles, trimming into it to use it as borders. Lots of different versatilities with this one, but you've got a 3D embossing folder there, so it's super, super deep and completely and utterly detailed. And then finally, oh my goodness me, this is definitely one for me and Debbie. We love this collection. It was a Sora signature wild at heart. Debbie's billing and cooing over the other side of the studio. Beautiful 3D embossing folder, about 5.5-inch square with your perfect print. Doesn't that look absolutely gorgeous? Wow, all of those goodies that I've just showed you for just £24 or $32, all of those beautiful embossing folders and stencils. Think when that's coming through the mail to you guys at home, all the amazing crafty opportunities you've got with this fantastic collection for a very small price tag. Definitely one to be adding into your collection when you are popping your orders through today. Now, of course, it is a masterclass. It is all about that brand new to Crafters TV Gilding Flake Technique Craft Club. This is absolutely incredible value for money. If you're going for your showstopper, not only are you going to get that craft club that we will have a little look through in more detail in just a moment, you're also getting the binder as well. Now, of course, that craft club is going to fit into that binder, but there's going to be a little bit room spare, so you might have to tune in coming weeks to Crafters TV. We might have additions that you might be popping into that binder, but for now you've got your brand new Gilding Flakes Craft Club. You have got your binder as well for £32 or $32. Now this is a great craft club for somebody who's maybe new to crafting or they've never tried Gilding Flakes before, and if you want to get a crafty friend into crafting as well, then this is going to be the perfect deal for you, because you can go for the showstopper for yourself and then pop in another of the craft clubs individually to your basket, and you're going to get that for half price. So ideal, maybe if you've got craft clubs that you go to and you want to sort of spread that product around the craft club, then that's going to be the perfect deal for you. Now, shall we do a little bit of an unboxing? I am super, super excited for this. This is brand new. This has never been opened before. I have got the honour, the privilege of opening this. Oh, this is quite exciting. So when you first open your craft club, you've got a little card on here, because it's not just about the fantastic content that we have got as part of this amazing craft club. It's all about the education. It's all about the inspiration. So you do also get a little link to the video introduction where Craig will take you through lots of different techniques and different projects with this fantastic craft club. So that's in there. You've got that beautiful wrap. You've got absolutely stunning quality tissue paper, so it's going to make an ideal gift. It's super beautiful quality with this one. Then you've also got your little card, so it's hole punched already, gives you a little bit of inspiration of some of the techniques that you are going to be creating with this fantastic craft club. That just slots into your binder, so ideally if you're going for that showstopper, you get your binder already, and that's just going to slot into there to tell you exactly what you are going to be getting within this fantastic craft club. Now here you can see you've got your lovely quality white clean storage wallet here. These are great if you're crafting on the go because you can literally pop everything in there and you can take it with you. And look at the amount you're getting in here. It is literally jam-packed full of crafty goodness. So of course you're going to get your fantastic booklet. This is going to take you through step by step a variety of different techniques here. It could be gilding your sentiments, it could be gilding onto your double-sided tape. You've got step-by-step instructions, you've got pictures, you've got words as well, how you can go through all of these different techniques. And they very much mirror what Craig will show you on the videos as well. So I love the fact that you've got that included. Now of course it is a Gilding Flake craft club, so it is all about the gilding flakes, and we're not just bringing to you one pot, we are bringing to you three. So you've got your beautiful gold, you've got your bronze, and you've got your silver all in there. They might look like slightly small pots, but believe you me, when you decant these into larger containers, they will expand and you get a lot more for your money with your fabulous gilding flakes. So 3 pots of your gilding flakes. We have also got included a really generous sized pot of your iridescent glitter. Lots of different techniques you can do with that alongside your gilding flakes that you will be shown in that fantastic booklet, and as well with the videos with Craig. Now everything is individually packed into your little envelopes, so you can easily store everything back in its place. You're getting all of these cardstock panels, absolutely tons of your black cardstock. You're also getting your white cardstock in here, beautiful quality. You are getting 50 sheets in total, 25 of the white and 25 of the black. Then you've got your toolkit. Of course, when you're using your gilding flakes, you need the correct glue, and of course we've included that glue. So you get a bottle of your liquid glue, you get your dry ink pad, which I know Debbie will show us how to use a little bit later on, and you're getting 3 of your sponges as well. Goodness me, you get so much within this kit, absolutely outstanding. Then you are getting your glue pen as well. So you get your really fine ballpoint glue pen on there that of course you can use with your glitter and you can use with your gilding flakes as well. We are also bringing to you a full pack of your die cut designs. So in here you're getting not only your sentiments, a range of different sentiments here. You've got thanks, you've got friend, you've got dream, hello and love. You just need to pop those out. They've already been laser cut for you. And then you've got a selection of 2 different sizes of heart. You're getting absolutely tons of these, and you're getting your leaves as well, which have also got the veins embossed, which looks absolutely stunning. And then talking of adhesives, it's not just the glue pens and the bottles of glue and the ink pads that we bring to you. We also bring to you a roll of double-sided tape, which of course you can apply your fantastic gilding flakes to. Talking of what we're going to be applying our gilding flakes to, we are bringing you a pack of 2 separate stencils so that you can actually sort of apply your adhesive through those, and you can add your gilding flakes over the top, a gorgeous butterfly and that absolutely exquisite mandala you're getting there. We're also going to bring a gorgeous set of clear stamps, and these for me have become one of those go-tos in my crafty stash. Mainly because I absolutely love that butterfly. That butterfly is stunning. You're getting your flower as well, that gorgeous sunflower. You're getting a couple of sentiments and your embellishments too. And we keep going, the amount you're getting in here. There's tons and tons to craft with. You're going to have an absolute whale of a time crafting with this one. You've got your double-sided sheets. You're getting 3 of those A5 double-sided sheets. You're also getting some acetate sheets. Let's be honest, these won't look like an awful lot. At the end of the day, they are clear, but you can stamp with your adhesive onto your acetate sheets, and then you can apply your gilding over the top. I know it looks a little bit wrinkled, that's just your carrier sheet that you need to remove when you go to use these. And then finally your printed papers. Of course, with these being uncoated, it means that you can apply your gilding flakes to the top of these. I know Debbie will be showing us that in demonstration as well. These are absolutely gorgeous. Look at the marbling in there. Imagine applying your glitters and your gilding flakes along those lines. You've got gorgeous ombre sort of watercolour style effects. You've got more of that faux gilding on there that's very easy to apply your own gilding to, and you get even more of those gorgeous watercolour effects. Oh my goodness me, I have made a little bit of a mess, I have to say, but that's what you guys are going to do when you get your craft kit home. You're going to lay it all out on your craft room floor. You're going to have a look at all the goodies you've got to craft with, and you're going to think, wow, there's so many different techniques I can do with my incredible gilding flakes. Once you pop it all back into its little pouch though, it can store beautifully in that binder, because don't forget, as part of that showstopper deal, you are getting your binder included as well. So that full kit that we've just talked you through, £32 or $32 for the kit and the binder as well. Wow. That's all you're getting, but I think you guys at home want to see the sort of things that you can be creating. So Debbie, over to you. What can we make with this kit?
Well, I'm gonna do a demonstration, but I'm also going to show you some lovely samples that we've got, how you can really use everything in this kit to create these beautiful cards that I'm away to show you. And of course, because you've probably got lots of crafty cardstock in your stash and other things in your stash, you could be expanding that as well. So you can see just how gorgeous. This is why we love them.
Oh, wow.
It's not just the foiling aspect of it, because obviously it's got that lovely foil. It's the way that the gilding flakes work so beautifully, especially when you do a little bit of chucking down of couple or three of the colours there.
Oh, that's amazing.
I absolutely love them. Or you could keep them as solids. This is a lovely one. I'm going to be doing something similar to this. What about though, like using your acetate and then gilding onto your acetate as well? And that's a really lovely effect, that card. I'm just going to open that up for a second so you can see. It's not actually on an acetate. It's the acetate trapping the gilding.
Oh,
and
wow.
look at the shine and sheen that you are getting. Now, with the glitter added element into there, and Lily's done this one, you can see just how beautiful that glitter works with it as well. So there's lots of lovely things, lots of lovely techniques, whether you want to, you know, use other colouring mediums and then just add a little highlight of gilding around there, create your own backgrounds. I love that one. It's like a mixture of all sorts of things that are in there. And again, look, you've got everything in there. We're going to do a little bit of stamping later and using the gilding wax. This, I love the addition of that sunflower in this collection, because then you can really start to build up and make lots of different pieces in this, because it really is a kit. It's a full kit. If you were just to get this today, you could be making all of these cards and maybe just get yourself a little bit of cardstock, whatever it is that you want to take it on to a different folds. But we've already got you started in there, because we've got the card blanks in there for you. Now, I'm bringing in, because let's just tell you right now, you are going to get messy. There's no two ways about it. Gilding, do I need to pull that over a little bit, Jamie? Is that okay there? Perfect. You need something to pop down there. So I'm going to use our silicone mat, because I am going to get messy. This is when the nails are all going to start blending into one, but never mind. I'm going to bring in one of the adhesive sheets. Now, I've already peeled it back because it is a double-sided adhesive sheet. And I've got here a piece of the cardstock that's in there, one of those cardstock panels that I've just trimmed down to the same size. So I'm just going to apply that on first so that we've got a nice background piece to start with. Let's just get that onto the top, and then just peel that back and run that down. I'm just going to make sure that's all covered up. Now I'm going to bring my gilding flakes in, because we are going to peel this back in a second, but I think I might have a little mixture actually.
Ooh.
Might change it up a little bit. Hey, do you know, that's the beauty, isn't it, Lily? When you get one of these kits, that's exactly what you can do. You may notice there's no fan on today. Normally I'm hot-blooded and I have a fan on. We've decided no
Gotta
fan
be careful.
is required today while we've got gilding flakes, because if you do, you all know that gilding flakes will go absolutely everywhere if there is a fan in the vicinity.
Absolutely.
Right, so I'm just going to peel this back. Now, carrier sheet, you could use that if you wanted to for something else, but I'm just going to now peel back, and I'm just going to grab my pokey tool. Normally I have one prepped and already, because I know what I'm like. It takes me ages, especially with my eyes at the minute. But we'll have a go. Let's see if we can get under there.
Just while Debbie's peeling that back, we're going to say a few hellos to the lovely viewers watching us in. I know, I'm sorry, I've got too excited about this kit, I've forgotten about you guys at home. It's when I see sparkling, shiny things, I get a little bit excited. So let's say hello to you lovely viewers at home. We've got our Hayley on the socials, we've got Johnny, and we've got Jamie in my ear as well. Tracy's out there helping with all the products and whatnot. So we've got Hi Meredith saying, I can finally watch thanks to summer break. Unfortunately, I signed up to summer school, so she goes back tomorrow. Oh dear. Laquieta says hello everyone from Kentucky. Chantel saying good day from Australia. Zoe Carver's in. Georgianne Curley saying hi Debbie from Clearwater, Florida. Debbie, I love your hair. I have to say it looks beautiful tied up. I do like it. Christine is saying good morning / afternoon, everyone. Lynn Morton is in saying good afternoon, Lily, Debbie, and all the CTV team from Newcastle. Stephanie Theodos is in saying good morning, Debbie, Lily, CCTV team, and friends from New Jersey. Here with the grandkids early this morning to get them off to school. Lynn Morton saying about that mystery bag. This bag is like Mary Poppins' bag. Absolutely, it is. All the product just keep coming out, didn't it? It was incredible. Carolyn saying good morning, Lily and Debbie. Looking forward to seeing your inspirations. And Marley saying, I love using gilding flakes. Glad to see some of the club come to Crafters Companion TV. And Stephanie is saying gorgeous samples. Yeah, I have to say I'm very excited the fact that we have got this fantastic craft club here on Crafters TV, and might have to stay tuned over the coming weeks. There might be a few more coming. Who knows?
Absolutely, who knows, exactly. Now, I'm just popping down, so I've mixed my colours up. No, you can stick to one colour if you want to, and the little bit goes a long way, because as you can see, that's quite a big chunk, but I've just split all of that up so that we can come in and separate, because first of all, I don't know if you do the same, Lily, but I like to just spread it a little bit with my fingers before I do the buffing. Now, you've got everything in there to be able to spread that out even more, but I like to just get down as much as I can and cover all the area that I need to do with my fingers, and I don't mind if I get all glittery, sparkly, and all this beauty. I just think it adds to, well, we're the same, me and you, Lily.
Oh,
we both
yes,
love
we
a
are.
little bit of sparkle.
We certainly do, yeah. I have to say, my craft room was sparkling this weekend.
I'll
it was
bet it has
everywhere,
been.
yeah.
I bet it has. Now, what I would say is, if you are doing this technique where you're adding like lots of different colours into there, so there's the 3 colours, I've gone with all 3, I would just say to you, grab a little spare pot or a little tub, and you can pop them into there, decanter them in. I would not be trying to separate silver back into the silver, gold back into the gold, copper back into the copper.
Oh, we've got snow.
It's already started. I've got one of my little sponges as well, because once you've laid it down and spread it out, you're just going to give it that little tickle over, shall we say.
Oh, a little tickle, I like that.
Yeah, a little tickle over. And it just kind of smooths it all out. I don't know the right word for
Burnishes?
Burnish.
Burnish?
Like that word.
I do like the word burnish.
I do like that word, absolutely. And it also enables you to spread that out too, but it flattens everything in, it mingles it all together, and it's just by that little soft tickling over the top of it, which just finishes it off and just gives it the most amazing look. If you've never tried gilding flakes before, this is going to be a great kit to get yourself started with that tuition. Did you say we got the videos as well?
We do, yeah. We've got tutorial videos with Craig as well as the booklet.
I mean, if you know Craig, you'll know he adores gilding flakes. But look at that.
Look at the shine on that.
Shall we do that one, Jamie? Shall we go in close up front? Can you see just how beautiful that all is? And that's me adding all 3 together. It's got that lovely metal gilded look, and what you'd find on old furnishings and things like that. But I just absolutely love it. Now, obviously, you're just getting your 3 sheets in there, but we sell, because this is the thing, it's almost like a bit of a taster kit into the world of what we do at Crafter's Companion. And we've got lots more colours in terms of gilding flakes. For me, it's about learning the techniques, learning how to use them, feeling comfortable with them, doing the stamping with them, which is what we're going to be doing in a second, highlighting little accents on your papers and things like that, adding a little bit glitter into there as well, into the mix. It's about learning all those techniques, and then you can then look, well, I could expand on that.
Absolutely.
So we do sell double-sided adhesive sheets for you as well, but that's created that most beautiful background, which will sit onto there. Now, I am going to be covering some up, so I'm not going to lie, I'm going to chop some of that out, because I ain't wasting that, because that would be all covered up. So I'm going to do that in a second. But first things first, we've got lovely little pieces in there as well. So I've got a couple of little love hearts, and you've got your dry ink pad. And you've got your glue. So your liquid glue alongside with your dry ink pad means that you can turn any stamp you've got into a gilded effect. Wow. But you can also use it to dab down your glue. So if I just give that, I always give mine a little shake. I don't know about you, Lily, but I always give it a little shake.
Absolutely,
Plus it's a new bottle, this one. It's one of Tracy's. She's lent me. Bless her.
Very honoured.
And then I'm just going to pop that down onto there. Now, I spread it around when I'm dropping a few bits in of glue. I just spread that around the whole of that pad so it's all covered up. And you see almost like a bit of a blue fluorescent tinge to it when you've got it on there. And then all I'm going to do is add it on too. So I'll do it with the little one first, and we'll do the big one in a second. You can then use it to disperse your glue, and you put that down all the way across. In fact, I'll do it on there, but I'm conscious I've got gilding flakes everywhere. Debbie, what are you like?
It's all part of the fun.
It is, actually. It is. Absolutely it is.
If you're not covered, then you're not crafting hard enough, are you? Let's be honest.
So, again, let's just go in. In fact, I might stick to one colour this time. Okay. Just pop a little bit of that down. I will say, and normally I let my glue just go a little bit tacky.
Yeah, I do the same.
when it comes out, it's got this fluorescent blue look to it. When it starts to dry clear, that's when the perfect time to add, especially if you're stamping, which we're going to be coming across in the second demo. So when you're doing that, just give it that little bit of time. Debbie's just got a little bit carried away there, Lily, because I'm getting all excited, and I've run it straight down there, but realising I haven't let it dry, not dry, but get tacky. If that's the right word.
It's weird because it's almost like the opposite of a normal glue. So it's not like your tacky glue, it's completely different. So as your tacky glue dries, it goes dry. Whereas that one, as it dries, it gets more tacky.
Yeah.
So you just leave it a couple of minutes and then you can come back to it and add your gilding flakes over the top.
And then do exactly the same so that you're repeating that process and then you've got your lovely gilded heart. Oh, look at that. And it just looks stunning. Let's go it there so you can see it. That looks just beautiful.
Gorgeous.
And again, you can see why gilding flakes are completely different to like a foiling system because you've got levels of different shine. I know, look at my fingers. You've got levels of different shine on there. You can see that there quite clearly. And that's that is the beautiful thing about gilding flakes. Now, one other thing before I bring the card together to show you is we've got pieces of beautiful patterned paper in there that almost look like they've been gilded. But you can really go to town with these because you can add gilding because you've got your pen in there. Now, when you get your pen, yours will be sealed up. You just take the sealing off and I just give it a little couple of taps to get that glue to come out before you start. And I can see it's now running. So you can come in. Oh, Debbie's gone a little bit off the pattern there. So there's two ways you can do this because you can use this one with your pen. Or you can come in, if you want a chunkier, thicker line, you can come in and use your glue straight onto there as well.
Okay, good tip.
So I'm going to go in and use my pen for this one, but you'll see with my other one. So I've done a couple so we can kind of get a gist of what you can be doing. And I'm just going over that pattern that's already in your paper.
Just while Debbie's adding the glue, we have popped the details at the bottom of your screens for that storage binder. Perhaps you've already collected some of the craft clubs previously, or maybe you're looking ahead to the future craft clubs that we're going to be bringing to you here at Crafters TV. You can get that craft club storage binder separately. Of course, it's been sort of sized and designed perfectly to fit all of your craft clubs, but there's nothing stopping you popping anything else inside that binder. Of course, you've got that lovely sort of lever arch punch system on the inside, so you can be storing anything in there that you so choose. Individually, that on its own is £12.99 or $12.99.
Right, I was doing a bit of wafting.
Yeah, and you got caught.
And
caught on camera.
Because as I wafted, it just flew up in the air. I was like, oh, Debbie, step away from the flakes. And I'm just going to do a little bit of wafting over here because I want to try and speed that little bit of tackiness to go a little bit tacky first. But I'm just going to put my specs back on because I can't see what I'm doing without them. And again, you can just choose either, you know, the same kind of colours because I've got a little bit of a mix in there. I think I'm going to mix these up. So let's pop a little bit of silver. Let's pop a bit of gold over here. And again, this is just going to have, and you can see the quite big chunky flakes as well. But again, if you've got one of those little pots where you can decanter them into, because a little bit goes a long way, and I'm just going to rub that in with my finger, try not to do touch, because I'm just wanting to pick up just that little bit of, and you can see it's almost instant on here.
It's amazing.
It's just absolutely fabulous, and it turns your beautiful paper into that foiled look. So again, just pop those pieces, we'll come to those, get my little buffer. Oh, it's there. Just thought, where's it gone? There we go. And then, do you know what else? Because we've got glitter, we've got some sparkly glitter.
We do.
And I've just seen there's a nice little bit of a dotted design, so let me get my glue pen back. And let's just add. You can see I'm going off track here, literally. This is not where I started with my demo, but I'm like this, Lily. I don't know about yourself.
Absolutely, yeah.
I just come in then and just think, ooh, I think I might just add a little bit more. Let's just add a little bit more detail.
That's what crafting's all about, isn't it? It's just having a play, having an experiment.
Yeah, definitely. So I've added my glue again there, but let's come in with little tub of, is it like the salt shaker? It's salt shaker. Again, I'm just going to waft, but I'm just going to waft a bit back here.
Okie doke.
Because again, this is the liquid glue that's perfect for fine glitter and also, of course, gilding flakes. So I'm just going to get a little bit of waft to speed that process up again. And I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit. In fact, let's pop that down.
So not only are we getting that beautiful...
Wait a minute, Debbie, guess what?
Oh, have you still got your lid on? Oh,
Well,
Debbie.
it's Tracy's set, that's why, because I've left mine.
Uh-oh.
So I always come and bring, I always use Tracy's set. I can't even speak.
Tracy's glitter.
Yes. There we go.
So not only have we got that gorgeous metallic lustre, we've also got sparkle as well. Honestly, it's all the things we love into it. We've got sparkle, we've got shimmer.
Honestly, can you do it that way, Jamie? There you go. And you can see I've got a bit of mix of both. So we're just highlighting a little bit. Do you know what? Because I did go a little bit off. Don't matter, does it? Look,
no,
it looks like it's got a pattern.
Just more texture.
Absolutely fabulous. I've still got those gilding flakes stuck to my finger.
You will have that for the rest of the day. Let's be honest. At least.
Let's just move that. In fact, tell you what. Because I know what'll happen.
Pop them lids on.
I'll just put the lid roughly back on the top because we are coming back to that in a little bit. But let's.
Oh, hey, this doesn't look good.
Did you see that? Did you see that? So let's just come back in and use these pieces. So I'm going to start sticking bits together now. So I'm just going to use me.
Oh, have you taken the lid off this one? Oh dear.
I had this problem on Saturday. If anybody came to Batley to see me on Saturday, they'll know I had the same problem there. I just sometimes get so excited with stuff, I forget to do the most simplest of things.
Don't worry, Debbie, you and me both. I do it all the time.
Thank God it's not just me, Lily. Thank God it's not just me. Now, I did say I was going to trim this out because that's going to sit over the top. But if you're sitting over the top, you're wasting all that. So we're not going to do that. I wonder if my paper trimmer... Let's see if my paper trimmer will work. Surely it will.
Should work. I don't see why not.
I can't see why. Yeah, exactly. I can't see why not.
There we go.
Plus, it also get. Oh yeah, perfect. Absolutely. Don't want to waste any of that.
Absolutely not.
Well, it's too nice, isn't it? I mean, it's just beautiful. And you mean if I want to use dies to die cut, maybe for something else?
Oh yeah.
Honestly. I love I was so excited when we launched our own Gilding flakes, I can't tell you. But why are we going to waste that middle when it's going to be covered over the top? Because we don't want to do that. And again, you've got everything in here to hand. So we've got our lovely black panels that's going to act as the mats and the layers. And just pop that onto the top.
Just while Debbie's gluing, she did mention our Gilding flakes that we launched, I want to say maybe last year or the year before. If you've already got those, then this kit can be sort of like an extension of those. You're getting extra stamps that you can use with your Gilding flakes you've already got. You're getting extra stencils, you're getting all your glues. So perhaps you're not brand new to Gilding, perhaps you love your Gilding flakes already. This is still going to fit into your craft stash absolutely perfectly because you can bring in all these different techniques that Debbie's teaching you and then Craig will teach you in the videos, and you can use them alongside Gilding flakes you already have in your craft stash. Just going to give you a slightly different look and feel, but lots more opportunities when it comes to all those different gilding techniques, which I think is absolutely fabulous.
Absolutely. I'm just going to add a little bit of a lift with that, Lily. So I'm going to grab some foam pads. Oh, where's all the big foam pads gone? Oh, do you know?
Oh dear.
Do you know? Were they there Friday? Let me delve into my bag. I might have got some
Becky
in
on
the
Friday.
bag.
We can blame Becky. She's in later in the week.
Oh, was it Becky?
Becky was at. Oh, Becky lost them. Oh,
we'll let Becky off then. We'll let her
her
off. Yeah. Bless her. Did she do paper crafting all
she
day?
did, yeah, she certainly did. Yeah.
Becky, mind you, Becky does come from a papercraft background.
She does, yeah. I remember watching Becky on the telly many years ago doing papercraft.
Yeah.
So yeah,
absolutely.
Very talented, multi-talented for sure.
She is very multi-talented.
She'll be back later in this week on this side of the studio as well.
She will indeed.
Alongside yourself. Busy week here at Crafters TV. Me and you are swapping places tomorrow, Debbie, so I'll be on that side, you'll be on this side.
Bless you. You were giving me a break, weren't you, love?
Yeah.
Plus, I absolutely love being on that side, so I'm really excited. I love being over there.
Yeah.
And it's not very often. The only time we get to go over there is when we send Ben on holiday.
Yes. Ben's off on holiday this week. I say off on holiday. I don't think he's gone anywhere, but he is on holiday this week.
Yeah, he's just chilling this week, isn't he? I think Laura will have got him all sorts of jobs, I'm not going to lie.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Now, I've got myself a little, I like to, you know my style at the minute. I'm right into making these little tails, and it's just to add a little bit of, because I've got my 2 hearts here, and it's just to add that little, because I did the gold one. I know you didn't see me do it, but I showed you how to do it with the small one, so it's exactly the same. And I'm just going to add, because I'm going to lift up my heart as well. lift up my heart.
That sounds like some sort of song, doesn't
I know,
it?
yeah.
Lift up my heart.
And just add that little bit of dimension, and that's going to sit
lovely.
over there. So let me just grab a bit of wet glue again. Let's pop the wet glue down. And then we're going to come in and add a sentiment. And again, everything's in there.
Absolutely.
You don't have to, you know, you could be making your cards instantly with these and just creating some really, what I call little wow factor cards, because that's what the Gilding flakes do. They really enhance projects, whether you're using a little bit on a you know, pattern paper, whether you're going full hog and adding onto a lovely background. Each just works so beautifully together. So I'm just going to put my little hearts just in the centre of there. And then lastly, I'm going to add, just about got, just enough left to do 2 there.
This is gorgeous. I love the fact that you brought in quite a few different techniques. Even though it's only a small card, you've got you using your double-sided adhesive sheets, you've got using your glue on your die-cut shapes, you've got using your Gilding flakes on your pattern papers, lots of different techniques on just the one card. And you guys can create this at home. Once you get your kit home, you can absolutely create that.
Absolutely.
Wow.
You're going to be able to do the same yourselves. And I've got a little bit of spare. So my little bit of spare is what I'm going to use for something else, because you've got other things in there that you could be using. But keeping it, I mean, just look how gorgeous that works, and all those Gilding flakes work. So really enjoy them. If you've never tried Gilding flakes before, what a great opportunity to get hold of something as that little taster into the world of Gilding flakes. You're not overly spending a great deal of money to try it, and it may be it's not for you, but at the end of the day you can bag that up and give to somebody as well, because there's lots of fun there for a lot of people. But I have a feeling that if you have never tried them before and you get this kit today, I can almost guarantee you will be coming and having a look at all the other colours that we do that are on the website, because you'll become addicted just like we are.
Absolutely. Isn't it a fantastic kit? And you guys at home could create that once you get your fantastic Craft Club Gilding Flake Technique kit home. Now, I've got a couple of questions that I'm going to quickly fire across to Debbie. Stephanie has asked, does using that mat help contain the Gilding flakes a bit?
Yes, it does. Absolutely, it does. And I think that might be because of the silicone nature to it. So I've got a couple of loose random, and I say a couple of loose, it's when I've wafted, whichever word you're looking at. But it's just, that's why they've flown away. But the majority of them have all stayed on my silicone mat. So I do when I'm at home, because I found it when I've just gone straight onto my craft desk, Lily. I've got them everywhere.
Absolutely.
Stickaway's been out. I've been scrubbing them off and to get it nice and clean. And then I don't know who I saw. I saw someone using one of their silicone mats, and I thought, oh, I'm going to try that. And you know, it does. It kind of contains it. I think the clingy nature of it sticks to the silicone. So yeah, absolutely fine. All you need to do as well is scoop that up yourself. Use your sponge, scoop it up, get it into your spare pot, and then give it a nice warm wash, and it's all clean.
Brilliant. Absolutely perfect. I'll be trying that one myself, because I've never done that either. So that's a great tip. Lynn's asking, she says, I have this kit. Do you have any tips on using the Gilding flakes on the die-cut words? She's torn some of them up trying to apply the Gilding flakes.
Now that'll be, so if you're going to use your die-cut words, you need to let that glue go practically dry. And then just dab it on lightly with your finger and your sponge lightly buff, and you should be okay. Now, did you say it was Lynn?
It was, yeah.
Lynn, I'm heavy-handed, so I feel you, because I'm really heavy-handed, and I say to myself, do it gently, but these hands don't seem to understand the word gentle, so I end up then woof, and I'm ripping bits off myself. So just be a lighter touch. Let that glue dry into that, because these pieces are here. Let me just get those pieces up so you can show you what I mean, because they are delicate. It's a nice delicate script, but just lightly dab the glue over the top. If you saturate it with too much, it'll weaken the piece, and then it'll make it more susceptible to ripping. So lightly dab, lightly tap, lightly buff.
There we go, lightly. It's the moral of that story. Thank you for that, Debbie. And then finally, we've got a little suggestion that Chantel's come up with, and I'm loving this. I got a little suggestion for later. Maybe you could use some of the card with the double-sided tape or sheets and pick up all the waste on your craft mat. That is a good tip. I have to say, I do occasionally do that myself. So honestly, when it comes to Gilding flakes, none goes to waste. They are absolutely fabulous. Now, I want to share with you a few more fabulous deals that you may have actually spotted already over on the website. If you've been having a little shop through, having a little spy what we've got on Shop the Day, we have got a fantastic deal. It's actually a star buy on some of our fantastic opaque pigment ink pads. Now, you are getting a whopping 12 different ink pads as part of this collection for £32 or $48. Wow, 12 is an awful lot of ink pads to get in a collection. So if you're starting off with your opaque pigment ink pads, this is a great place to start because you're getting an awful lot of different colours as part of this collection. When we talk about our pigment ink pads, those are the ones that are a little bit more slow drying. So they're going to be perfect to stamp and use your embossing powders over the top. You can still blend with them. You can still use your regular stamping with them. You can do all those letterpress techniques with your embossing folders, stenciling and so on. Lots of different techniques you can do with these. I know there are Debbie Fisher's favourite ink pads as part of our Spectrum Noir range. So colour wise, first up you're getting your Bordeaux, which is that lovely deep reddy brown colour. Then you've got your really lovely pale straw bale. Next up you've got your anthracite, and your grey ink pads are super useful. Don't ever overlook your greys. They're very useful to blend with other colours and to age or give more sort of atmosphere to all of your pattern papers. Then we've got, it has to be one of my favourites, that beautiful soft pink tulip. You're also getting your misty morning. Another very useful, beautiful colour is your green topaz. It's that lovely, almost slightly turquoisey sort of green that you've got with that one. Then you've got your really deep midnight, which is the darkest blue that we do in our Harmony range. You've also got your Spring Meadow, that gorgeous, really bright, really zesty green. Isn't that just absolutely beautiful? You're also getting one of my personal favourites, your Seal Brown. That's ideal if you're doing vintage or distressed style projects. That's going to be absolutely perfect for all of those. You've also got your Sandstorm. You have got your Damson Wine, which is our deepest, darkest purple that we do. That one's absolutely gorgeous. And then finally, we've got our Oasis as well, which is that lovely bright blue colour. Look at that. Absolutely wonderful. 12 different ink pads there for £32 or $48 for all 12 of your opaque pigment ink pads. Now, we've been talking about stamping about a lot as part of this show. We've been talking about your inking, your ink pads, and what you need to clean up your stamps. Of course, you need both a stamp cleaning station and your stamp cleaning solution as well. This is an absolutely, quite frankly, ridiculous price on here. You should be paying for both of these. You should be paying about £20 or $27. Not today. If you're part of our Platinum Club, you're paying just £7.98 or $18.30. So first up, we have got our stamp cleaning station, and this is what allows you to clean all your stamps. You've got your two different sides. You've got your clean and you've got your dry. So you're going to actually use alongside that, of course, your stamp cleaning solution. All you need to do is spritz a little bit of that onto your clean side. You're going to clean your stamp off on there, and then you're going to rub it dry onto the dry side. It is super easy to use, but we've even included instructions on the back to actually step you through how to use this fantastic system. You can use it on all your stamps, both your clear, photopolymer, acrylic, and it can be your rubber stamps as well. So great for cleaning up all of your stamps. And of course, if you've got them a little bit gunky, if you pop some of your glue onto your stamps when you're doing your gilding, then of course you can get those stamps as good as new with your fantastic stamp cleaning station and solution. So both of those for an incredible price of just £7.98 or $18.40. Definitely want to be adding to your baskets and get them checked out. Now, of course, it is a masterclass all about that fantastic brand new to Crafters TV Gilding Flakes Craft Club. You're getting both that amazing new craft club with all of those goodies, and you're getting the binder as well, which is going to store future craft clubs as well as this one for an amazing price today of £32 or $32. You have got so much included within that. We did step you through at the start of the show all of the goodies you get. It's not just your gilding flakes, you're getting all the adhesives, you're getting your pattern papers, you're getting cardstock, you're getting stamps, you're getting stencils, you're getting so much as part of that incredible kit. But we have got just over 15 minutes left on this afternoon's show, so I think we're going to have to go back over to Debbie because I know she wants to squeeze in one final Debbie. That was a cross between Debbie and Debo. It's time for a Debbie Debo. There we go. Mixed me words already, oh dear.
I get it a lot. I'm just going to show you a little bit of stamping because you've got some lovely stamps in here. And whether you can make background pieces with them, statement pieces with your gilding flakes, they're very useful. Lovely colouring ones as well. So lots of things that you can do with them. Sentiments included in there as well, which I just think it's a lovely kit. When you see the value of what you're actually getting with the papers, the cardstock in there, the stamps in there, the glues, the gilding flakes, the glitter, I mean, it goes on and on and on. Stencils are in there as well. Die cut pieces. It's such a good value for money when you break down all the elements. But I am going to use one of the stamps. You have got a lovely technique book in there as well that does cover stamping in this, which I just think is fabulous. And it's step-by-step instruction taking you through how you can use all of those pieces that you've got in your craft kit. Now I've already got a bit of glue on there, but I know it's not going to be enough for my stamp, so I'm just going to pop this down. I've just trimmed a tiny little bit of the beautiful paper because I want to do a bit of gilding onto some of that patterned paper.
Ooh, nice.
So I'm going to come in and just add a little bit more. Now the secret, and I say a little top tip, is not to oversaturate this onto this, because that's when you'll find you'll tear your paper. So I'm going to just pop a little bit down. I would rather it just have a little bit on than a lot, because that's what can happen. And I know, Lily, because I've done it myself many a time and then thought, oh, it's not right, but it is. It's a great technique. So I'm going to lightly dab over the top of there. And I did say again, the wafting, the letting of the drying will be you know, the best way that you can do this. But I'm just going to make sure I've covered the whole of that stamp, but I'm not squidging it right down. I don't know if you've noticed. If you squidge it right down, the glue that's soaked into the sponge will squidge right into the stamp, and then it'll be too much. So the lightest of light taps.
Lovely.
All the way around. And I'm just going to little lift up because I have a little look, and you can normally see when you've got that onto the stamp, because it's got like a little light moisture. And I'm just going to stamp over there, make sure, and hoping with my stamping platform, as you can see, that's fine. So just peel that back gently. Oh, that's perfect. I could not have asked for any better than that. And I think it's because I've learnt over the time when I've turned all my stamps into using for gilding flakes, I've learnt over the time not to be too heavy-handed. And again, it's still very wet at the minute. So for me, it's about letting it almost not dry, but get to that drying stage. I'm just going to give it a little bit of a waft. Let's come back and do a bit of a waft.
I have to say, one of the mistakes I always used to use when I first started using my my sort of gilding flakes to stamp with, I used to press too hard.
Yes.
And I used to think the longer I leave this stamping position, the better it's going to be. And then you try and peel your cardstock back and the glue's dried.
Absolutely, and that's what's happened to me. So, you know, again, it's about picking up those little top tips. I can still see that it's quite, I mean, you can see the beautiful stamped image, and I can see I've done a corker there, Lily. I'm really
you have, I'm not being funny,
Oh, get me. But I'm just going to add one of the colours. Now, on the pink, I think the gold will be just a little bit too lost.
Okay.
So, because they're quite warm colours, aren't they? And pink's warm.
Yeah.
Does that make
So
sense?
yeah.
So I'm going to go with the cooler of the tones of those three colours. So I'm going to go with the silver, because I think silver on pink will look quite nice.
Yeah.
So I'm going to come in. You can see some of these flakes are quite nice and chunky. Oh,
They are.
Debbie, get that gold. Where did that gold come from? Probably my nails. Yeah, get off. I don't want to go on there. Oh, do you know what? I'm not going to worry too much. It's there. The end of the day, doesn't really matter. And I'm going to give it that little tiny rub over the top of the image.
Just a gentle tickle.
Look, a little bit of gold little bit on there. And then I can chuck a couple of those back in. And in fact, actually, let's chuck those because I can see they're all silver.
Yeah. I love it because it starts off, when you first put the gilding flakes on, it looks really blobby and you think, oh dear, this don't look too good.
God, look at that. You do. I remember the first time I did it, I thought, oh no, it's too much.
Just got to burnish, keep on burnishing.
Keep on burnishing.
Oh, look at that, Debbie.
Absolutely. And you can start to see just how beautiful that looks.
Oh, that's amazing.
Come here.
Oh, look at the sheen on that.
Come and have a look.
Debbie, that is gorgeous.
It's flawless.
It is, isn't it, that?
Flawless.
Yeah,
It's
that
good
is
word for me, isn't
flawless.
it? Yeah. And also as well, come here, getting excited with big words. I'm not usually a big kind of word girl, am I? But all I'm going to do then is I am going to fussy cut around. How are we doing for time, guys? Oh, plenty of time. I'll fussy cut around it then. Let's fussy cut around. Actually, have we got one of the kits on today with the essential toolkit? I thought I saw it over there when I came over, because I know these scissors aren't in there, but there are a set of snippy scissors in there. with the craft knife.
Yep. We've got our fantastic essential toolkit on the show. So we're going to flash up the details on the bottom of your screen. As part of that, you are getting a craft knife, you're getting a pokey tool, you're getting a pair of tweezers, a 4.5-inch precision snips, which is about the same size as the ones that Debbie's using, a 6-inch metal cutting ruler, and a 6-inch square self-healing fabulous cutting mat. Incredible value on that one. If you are part of our Platinum Club price, you are paying an incredible just £14.39 or $21.59 to get all those tools. That's going to be ideal. If you are getting this kit today because you want to get somebody new into crafting, then how about going for that essential toolkit alongside? Then you know they've got all of those key tools to get crafting straight away. And what a great way to start your crafting journey with Gilding Flakes. I mean, wow. They are going to be blown away by the incredible effects you can create with those Gilding Flakes. So definitely a great kit to be going for if you are a brand new crafter.
I'm just using my little glue pen as well to shape.
Oh, it does make a big difference, doesn't it?
Give you a little, I just think it looks just beautiful. Gorgeous. So I've got myself a, and if I remember rightly, 5x5 card blank there with one of those panels cut down to size. Chopped a little bit more of that paper. That paper's just beautiful.
Oh, isn't it gorgeous?
Do you know, you could add more to it as well. You could add like your... you could add a little bit of glitter.
Oh,
you could gild round the edges as well if you wanted. You could do a little dotted design over there and gild as well to bring that out. But I'm going to keep it quite simple, this one, because I only wanted really the butterfly to take centre stage with the gilding, because it just looks really quite effective. So I'm going to pop that just onto my card base with my mats and layers. Mats and layers, I always come down 1/4 of an inch, so for that perfect framing, you can do whatever kind, because I do like to mix it up, but this is my quarter of an inch framing all the way around. I've used that stamp detail on this one just to do, and you've seen me many a time do this. I've just stamped around the edge. And that's all I've done with any black, any colour actually, to be fair. You could also as well, you could add some glue onto there and do a little bit of gilding. You could add a bit of glitter. Shall we add a bit of glitter?
Oh, why not?
Let's add a bit of glitter. Have we got time?
Yeah, we've got time.
Perfect.
We'll be fine.
Perfect. Let's add a bit of glitter in there.
I mean, of course, those fantastic stamps within the kit have been designed so they're going to work ideally with your gilding techniques. But at the end of the day, they're just your regular stamps. You don't always just have to use them with your gilding flakes. You can stamp with your inks, you can stamp and colour. You can do all those different techniques that we know and we love with our stamps, with those fantastic collection of stamps within the kit. So don't just think, I can only use these for gilding. Not at all. You can do all the different techniques with those beautiful stamps. And I have to say, Debbie, I love that butterfly. That is so up my street. I just love it. I think it's gorgeous.
Gorgeous. Going to use that so many times outside of this box, I'm telling you, because it's just lovely, lovely stamps, really beautiful stamps. I love the big sunflower.
Oh, isn't it gorgeous?
Yeah, absolutely.
I have to say, colouring that with the alcohol pens, it's a joy to colour, that is for sure.
So I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of glitter. I'm just going to do it over the side where my silicone mat is, just to highlight that rather than bring silicone mat back in. And by the time I'd gone round with the rest, I know that it would have been at the right stage. And again, it's just giving it that little tiny little bit of a lift around those beautiful petals. Oh, the foliage, shall I say. And then I'm going to just sit that... Oh, actually, no, you're not, Debbie. You're going to do one more bit of gilding. There's a little bit more, because you've got a brilliant tape runner in there. Well, I say tape. It's finger lift tape, isn't it? Kind of like finger lift tape. Where you just pop a little strip into there, and I'm going to come in and lift that off. I've just popped it on a strip that matches the full length of the card. I'm just going to get my poker tool underneath it. Now, I've got some gilding flakes still on that mat, so do you know what I'm going to do?
Use the waste?
I am. I'm going to use some. So, can you see I've still got some? I'm just going to dab it in. Why not, Lily?
Why not? Waste not, what not? Absolutely.
And it's just picked it up. And all I'm going to do, Lily, is the same. I'm just going to rub it, and it's a nice little addition of all lots of colours, because there's everything on there, and there's glitter in there as well. And I'm just going to get my little buffer again. I'm sorry, I'm doing it on the side, Jamie.
You can see it. We've got it.
Perfect.
It's all over it.
Absolutely. And that just adds that lovely, and it's got a mixture of gilding flakes and glitter, and again, just that nice little strip. So I'm going to add it onto my black strip here. That's going to sit in the centre, and then we'll add one of the sentiments onto it. and you can see just how much fun you can have with this.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you could be popping that tape along all the edges of your card, so you could be framing things with that. It's a lovely width, that tape, isn't it? Really useful.
It is, yeah. I mean, one of the techniques that's in the booklet, there's a little demonstration on how you can use the tape and bring it down like a sunshine.
Ooh,
and that
nice.
looks really nice as well. So I'll make sure I've got my card the right way around. Pop that into the centre.
Lovely. Yeah, of course, you can build up your backgrounds just using strips of your double-sided tape, which is a really cool technique.
Absolutely. I'm going to add, because I found some more
Foam
foam pads.
tape. Woohoo!
Foam pads this time, yeah, I remembered. I've pulled some more out my bag, Lily. I always carry some with me. I don't like to run out of foam pads.
Oh, I'm the same, Debbie. You know what I'm like for me foam tape and foam pads.
Yes.
Love it. Love the stuff.
I've run out of my tape. I must admit, I need to get some more because I've run out. So I need to get some more tape. Do you know the foam on a roll?
Yes. I have to say, one I'm using a lot is, you know, the double-sided foam sheets. I use them quite a lot and cut them down.
Oh, yeah.
I find they go a little bit further than your foam on a roll.
I didn't
And
know that.
you get 3 different depths as well. You get 1, 2 and 3 mil.
Now then, I've got 2 butterflies, Lily, because I did one, so do you think I should use them both?
Yeah,
Let's use them
absolutely.
both. Let's get them both on there. So I'm going to add, now normally I would add like chunky glue at this stage, but I haven't got any out, so I'm just going to come in and add a strip of tape pen just down that centre, because I want my wings.
You like me swallowing your words.
And then I've got my
that's
sentiment.
lovely.
So I've already stamped my sentiments because the sentiment again, thank you so much, is on there. I think I might just bring it down into this bottom corner.
Lovely.
Let's just come, in fact, I want a bit of that cardstock showing. In fact, yeah, I've got there.
Oh, nice.
Right to that end. And then I did have some random gems. What have I done with them? Here they are. Now, you know me, Lily. I love a gem.
Oh, you and me both. We do love our gems.
I love being quite random with my gems. So I just love to literally, and it kind of brings it in line with that gilding. It just gives it a little bit of a added touch of glamour.
Oh, absolutely, it does, yeah. This
And
is
then-
gorgeous, Debbie. I'm loving this.
Thank you.
This is definitely a Debbie card. We've got pink, we've got sparkle, we've got butterflies, we've got it all.
It has to. You know what I'm like, Lily? I think you've known me long enough. You know what I'm like. Mind you saying that, we're like kindred spirits. Me and you.
Definitely, yeah.
Because we're the same. We like this kind of thing, don't we?
We do. We certainly do.
So there you go. I'm not going to add anything else.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
And you can be creating that look yourself. And those, I mean, I love that stamp and I love that gilded effect. And that's just with one colour on there, but of course you could do what I did with my middle strip, add a few bits and bobs in there, a few bits of the colours. There's 3 to choose from. Whether you want to put 1 down, 2 down, 3 down, it's entirely up to you. Whether you want to add a bit of glitter into there as well, absolutely. But I hope I've given you a little insight to what you can be achieving with this gorgeous kit. And then when I'm going to be packing up, I'm going to be putting everything back in its place, which for me, to go then in the ring binder means that if you ever want to try a bit of gilding, you just go to your craft kit, club kit, pull it out, and use it, pop it away.
Perfect, isn't it? I absolutely love it. Just 2 amazing demonstrations from Debbie, but you can see all the different techniques she's managed to cram into 2 demos. Think when you get this home, you're going to have hours and hours of fun crafting with it, playing with all those different techniques, following the booklet that you get included as part of that kit, following along with Craig's video tutorials as well. There's a wealth of expertise, a wealth of knowledge, which is going to take you on that crafting journey, whether you've never gilded before or whether you already love your gilding and you just want to learn a few more techniques. This Gilding Technique Craft Club is going to be the one for you. Incredible price on this one for £32 or $32. Not only are you getting that jam-packed full craft club, you're also getting that binder as well. Lovely pink colour on that, beautiful quality as well. It's going to house not only this craft club, but perhaps craft clubs that may be coming to Crafters TV in future weeks as well. It's an absolutely outstanding value for money offer that we've got on this one. So it's definitely one to add to your crafty stash, try out all those fabulous gilding flake techniques and just enjoy playing with your fantastic gilding flakes. Now myself and Debbie will be back in just an hour's time. We have got another fantastic masterclass coming up. 2 of our favourite things, our garden collection and me and Debbie's favourite is our decorative nesting dies. Debbie's billing and cooing over there in the corner already. We're excited already. It's going to be absolutely fabulous. Make sure you join us here, 2 p.m. UK time. It's that masterclass. Lots more demos, lots more inspiration and lots more fantastic deals as well. Thank you so much for your company throughout this first hour of shows, and I do hope we'll see you back here in an hour's time for lots more crafting and lots more fun, that's for certain. See you later.